Okay, so if you've been following along, you know that we've been kicking around the idea of starting a brand new landscape company from the ground in a brand new area that we don't know anybody. And today we made the decision to go ahead and commit to it. So we found a rental house, nice place, uh, nice lady that owns the place, and just a good person. Um, but I, uh, I spent today kind of doing just a little bit more market research and kind of fine tuning my thoughts on some stuff. And you know, one of the places I went to today was a storage facility. And you know, my thoughts with that were a couple things. One, storage facilities typically have like big gravel open areas, and a lot of times you can find them where they don't really have many trailers in there. So you know, it's a secured place that you can usually get cheap, you know, 25 $50 a month per trailer. And they also know a lot of people in town. They know who's moving in because people are storing stuff while they're moving into town. They're usually pretty tied into the community. Found, you know, went to a couple different storage places, and I found one that I really liked. They have about an acre and a half open of gravel area. The gentleman that runs the place, incredibly nice, really tied into the community. And you know, while I was there, I was asking questions just to kind of get a little bit of clarity on some stuff. And you know, he was nice enough to, when I asked him, you know, questions like how will I go about finding the first couple projects. He actually got on the phone and started calling people he knows right there in front of me and having me talk to him on the phone, making introductions, so that way I have some people to talk to that have the potential to have work from day one. You know, I'm gonna do some other stuff like marketing, you know, and social media advertising and videos and stuff like that. But just having those initial contacts to be able to reach out to and see if they have anything as soon as I get up and running is huge. Um, Went to a coffee shop this morning and talked to a few people. Great place to just kind of get to know the community. A lot of business people go to the coffee shops in the morning, and they'll bring their laptop and they'll sit and work on things. And just a good place to meet people. Working on a few things, you know, talked to a rental company. Rental company actually said that they would buy some stuff if they don't have what I need. They'd buy the equipment just to be able to rent it to me and of course to other people. So I'm gonna follow up with them here in a couple of weeks when I get moved, when I get equipment moved here and stuff, and start getting up and running. And but just really just kind of getting connected with the right people. And the picture's becoming really clear. I went to an RV dealer that sells snowplows. They sell the Boss snowplow brand. And I talked to them. You know, right now I'm just kind of hanging out in bed, getting ready to go to sleep. But I wanted to do a quick update. So I talked to the people that sell the Boss snowplows, and again, you know, they're going to be a little bit biased and say, "Oh yeah, there's a lot of work out there for snowplowing," but I felt like I made a really good connection with the gentleman that runs that part of the business. And before I asked him about, you know, snowplowing work, and you know, he was, the best I could tell, I think he was being honest when he said that there's just not enough people here to plow snow. So I didn't get the impression that he was really just, you know, feeding me a line. I'm going to do more research, more talking to people, get a better idea before I decide if I want to invest in any snowplow equipment this year. You know, there's other ways you can chase commercial contracts for snow plowing and then just rent the equipment by the month to have it on those lots. Obviously, the numbers have to work out to cover that, but there's things that can be done to not have to buy anything for snow plowing. So yeah, just gonna go back to Arizona tomorrow morning for a couple weeks, kind of get some things wrapped up, get the legal business started in Idaho, all the paperwork, come up with a name. I don't even have a name for the business yet. I have some ideas, but got to come up with a name, got to come up with logos, so I can shoot them over to the gentleman that's going to do the graphics for our trucks and our sales vehicle, and just kind of get all of that finalized. Also, we're going to end up selling our house there, more than likely, so I've got to kind of get some stuff packed up, and gosh, that's going to be a lot of work. Got to get horses moved, got to get a couple horses sold probably, and then move a couple. There's so much that needs to happen in the next 2 weeks, and Camille's gone for one of those 2 weeks on a already scheduled trip. So it's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot going on. I want to have, a couple people hired and be on projects by July 1st. That'll give me July, August, September, maybe part of October, depending on when winter comes. So 3 to potentially 4 months of work before winter. So starting a brand new business in a brand new area, not knowing anybody, not having employees, it's gonna be a hustle, but that's why I'm doing this.